Now you can hear. That whole time I wasn't saying anything anyways. I was just kind of like mouthing things out and trying to act like I was doing really, really big movements, but I really wasn't actually saying anything. So yeah, we are going to get started. We had a small setback, a little bit of a delay, but we are going to be rocking in about 10 minutes, give or take. We are just getting things squared away on the back end, but I wanted to make an announcement today because, well, first off, let me say, if you're willing to share the stream, please do it right now. We are going to get started up very soon. Turn on the auto. Is it on now? It's got to be on now, right? It's got to be on. Is it on? Let me see. Just getting things squared away. Now it's on. Okay. So the Facebook is on. Good to go. If anybody doesn't know, I am Nate. So I am the tournament director, with help from Jim Telfer, of course. I am the tournament director, the um, leader of the page, the person who does the Queued Up podcast, and I'm the idiot who does all the commentary. So you'll recognize my voice, I'm sure, at this point if you've been around for a while. And I'm Nate. Hello. So the point of this right now is to. Is it still no sound? No, there's got to be sound now. I totally fixed it, right? Somebody tell me if they can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Static. Why is there static? Wait, you should be able to hear me. I can hear myself. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, there is kind of static. Why is there static? Static. This. Maybe this will help. Static? Wait, you should be able to hear me. I can hear myself. You can hear, but static. Let me try this. Oh, there is kind of static. Why is there Of course, static? I have to talk to find out if it's going to be. This. Maybe this will help. Wait, you should be able to. Hence the problems we're trying to work out. Wait, you should be able to hear me. I can hear myself. You can hear, but static. Let me try this. Okay, so this doesn't make sense. We're gonna try and work a couple things out. Cat's been messing with the mixer. The cats probably have been messing with the mixer. I'm telling you what. They're rude. I'm telling you what. Okay, so this doesn't make sense. All right. Well, we're gonna try and work a couple things out. Cat's been messing with the mixer. The cats probably have been messing with the mixer. Okay, I think that actually worked. I think we're good now. I think I changed a couple things, a couple settings with the advice. You guys let me know if the sound is better now. Sound seems to be better. Okay, perfect, great. Okay, so those are some of the difficulties we were trying to work out, which is why we're a little bit delayed. We are going to get started up in about 10 minutes. Please give this a share at this point in time if you're willing to. But other than that, we have to make an announcement. So yesterday, we said that we were going to give away a poison jump break queue for the highest bidder right here. So we were doing that and we honored that. So what the situation is we basically had the bid is up more than what the queue's value is right now. We don't feel comfortable with people trying to bid for a queue that is already past its value. So we are going to just give this to the winner and start over. That way people can actually win. So today, the beginning match, and now, we are going to be giving away another queue, which is this one. So this right here is going to go to the highest bidder. It is a jump break queue. Of course, it breaks off right here. The cool part about this is the shaft actually, of course it threads into here, but it also threads into the butt. So you can have a longer jump shaft or a jump butt or a shorter jump butt. So we're going to be giving away this jump break queue just to the, I guess, the highest bidder of today. And that is just a kind of a thank you. Let me see. Good now. Okay, I'm getting a lot of goods. Better. Great. Okay, awesome. So we figured it out. It's working. This queue right here is going out to Lil Chris. Thank you so much for your donations along the way. Yes, this queue is going out to Lil Chris with a donation way higher or significantly higher than what the queue's value is. So we don't want people bidding back and forth basically because they have to keep going up and have to keep going up, and then you get pot invested, and then it's like, we don't want that. We want this to be for you guys as a thank you to whoever makes generous donations. So this is going to go out to Little Chris. This cue right here is going to be given away tomorrow morning right at the start of the stream. Whoever has the highest bid is going to win this cue, and we'll keep updated the people who want to win this. So on top of that, this is going to be one of the cues we are raffling away. It is a Predator Roadline. Beautiful cue. The ring work actually is really, really cool. So you can see there. So we're going to be giving away this cue plus a Shane Van Boning Cuetec Shane Van Boning pearlescent cue, the same cue that Shane plays with. And we're also going to be giving away a $1,200 Jacoby custom cue. We'll be flashing those along the way so that you can see them. Other than that, I think I have all of the technical difficulties worked out, so we're going to go on about a 5 to 10 minute break really quickly. We're going to run a couple ads, keep those sponsors happy so that they can, we have happy sponsors, we have happy players. More happy sponsors means more events sponsored. More happy players means they're going to play in the event. And if we have players, we have sponsors, we have an event, and we get to do this more often. So support the players, support the sponsors. Of course, all of those things are great, granted, awesome. We are going to just take a little bit of a break here then, and we are going to get started very soon with today's action between Denis Grabe and Kelly Fisher. So use this as an opportunity to please share the stream. Please get your donations into the stream if you would like to. Of course, you can win those beautiful cues. Plus, all of the 3 cues are going to be entered into the drawing. We have a spreadsheet of all of the entries. So as we go along and we get donations, we add them to a spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is public. We will send the spreadsheet to anybody who wants to see it, and we go live and actually show the spreadsheet of who donated what when, so that you can always verify that your donations basically were received. And that's how we do things. We're completely above board here. We like to know that everybody has a fair chance at winning things, and I've always thought it was a little sketchy with promoters in the past where they just don't you never know if they really get your donation. And a lot of that is actually, I guess there's a lot of people who reach out to me specifically, and they're like, hey, I sent a donation for this much. Did you get it? And that's probably because we had to do that for so many years with the rest of the promoters. You send a donation in, and you don't know if they actually got it. You don't know if they counted it. You don't know if you're entered into their drawings. That's not the way we do things here. We have a spreadsheet, and I can actually pull it up right here if you guys would like to see it right now. So this is what we work with right here. Let's get rid of this a little. We need to go to this one, and we can go here, and there you go. We have a spreadsheet here of everybody who's donated thus far for the 3 cues at the end of the event. This is going to be public later on. It's public now. If you really want to, if you want to see it, you can always send me a message. I will send you this file. No problem at all. Other than that, we are going to be going live very soon. About 5 minutes. We're going to get the players perfectly set up, and you can see here that they are almost already ready to go anyways. So I need to get rid of all this stuff. You can see Denis Grabe is just practicing a little bit. You can, oh, I guess I got to transition. You can see Denis Grabe is practicing just a little bit. You can see Kelly Fisher's here waiting. We just need about 5 minutes and we will be back. So thank you, everybody. Get a share out there. Get the donations in if you would like to, and we're going to be right back. So just a second. Well, part of the reason why I did that is because I was having like some serious audio problems. I wanted to try to work them out now before we actually go live, so we're not spending half the match trying to figure out the audio problems. I think we're good now. Maggie, you're such a... Are both players ready? Okay, perfect. Then we can go live. All right, we are here. We do not need any time. Both players are ready to rock and are ready to go. I am joined in the booth with my. We're probably the best combination of commentators in the history of forever. Margaret Fefalova. What's up, Margaret?
Hi, Nate. Great to be here. I hope it's going to be an amazing match. I'm really excited for it.
Yes, of course. And everybody loves Margaret. Everybody loves her on the one pool, so we had to get her over here as well. So here we are. And as we can see here, Kelly is eagerly awaiting the coin flip. So we will give her the coin flip. Would you like to call heads or tails, Kelly?
I'll try heads, please, again.
All right. Hey, Siri. Flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
It's heads. Would you like to go first or second, Kelly?
I'll go first, please.
You will go first. All right. So here we are. Kelly's to break off first. I know I just said this, but I'll say it one more time. Please give the stream a share if you would like. This is a free stream with some of the best players in the world, and we want to get it out there to as many people as possible. There is a question really quickly. What is the highest donation each day for the Predators? So the highest bid right now is $30, Kyle. So that is the price to beat to get the queue. All right. So, Margaret, you got to play in this event. What do you think?
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's a really nice event. I really enjoyed the format. It was fun to play, and I like that there are so many of like dynamical racks. Like it's really fast. It's really fun to play, and I guess it's great to watch for people. So I really enjoyed it personally. Seriously, it was great. Well, obviously my group was a little bit tough, but it was a good practice anyway. So we saw like a first dry break by Kelly so far.
Yeah, and I hope Denis realizes that this is him up. I think this is him just being on top of things, because
Right.
I think he was watching and saw the dry break right away.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the event was of course for the players. I know that there. When was the last time you actually had the ability to play in a quote unquote real event?
Oh, wow. Like international one, it was in February. And we have some local events here. We just had national championship. But with the second wave of coronavirus, I'm not sure that we're going to have another one soon. So it's pretty tricky everywhere in the world. So yeah, all we can do is just enjoy this virtual event so far.
Yeah, and unfortunately, unless you have really good sponsors who take care of you quite well, it's really hard for a professional player to make a living at this game without the ability to play this game. So
Right.
that was our motivation for setting up this event. Even if you can't play the in-person events, you can still get what we were hoping is a quote unquote real paycheck for this event.
Yeah, you guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for sure. So like all of the players appreciate it a lot, and I know how tough this work is because I was inside of this, like inside of organizing an event and helping to run the tournament. And yeah, I know there are so many things behind the scenes which are many people don't recognize. And I know that it's really hard. So big applause for you and Jim for doing it. Seriously, it's great.
Yeah, for sure. We're having a lot of fun with it, as much as we fight on air all the time. Jim and I, Jim and I think respect each other quite a bit. So.
Well, yeah, Jim had fabulous performance last time singing in the commentary booth, and yeah, it's tough to beat. I'm not even trying.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
No.
Oh, fine. I bet you could sing a sweet version of "Sweet Caroline."
Oh, believe me, you'd better not hear this.
All right, fine. Denis is making his way out of a very nice rack here.
Yeah, he looks pretty confident on the table.
Yes. So there's a question out there in the comments. Kyle Boutte. It is a poison jump break cue. It is their $200 version. That is the cue. The one that we gave away yesterday was a $250 poison jump cue. The one that we're giving away today is a $200 one. And of course, all of your entries will still go into the drawing for the 3 cues at the end of the playoffs. So Dennis finishes out his first rack. Over to Kelly for her second opportunity.
To be honest, I really enjoy this exact pattern that you guys have for the tournament because it makes things so much more difficult. And yeah, it's actually great that every player has the same pattern all the time.
Yeah.
And personally, I was struggling a lot with the pattern because I had to change the sides where I was breaking from, and still I was having troubles with the 2 ball, which always was like in the cluster too close to another one. So it's not easy to figure out this pattern, of course, and it makes it interesting to play, obviously.
Yeah, and you kept on getting your 2 ball, 9 ball, 6 ball, and
Yeah, right.
maybe the 10 ball. They kept on tying up right around where the rack was, and
Yeah,
I think the cool part about the pattern that we chose, or at least having a random one, is it really neutralizes, I guess, the break. It really helps to equalize to where you, because everybody has to make some pretty weird, difficult, abnormal
yeah,
transitions with this rack.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you can make balls all day long. You could have the best break in the world, but it doesn't do you any good if you can't make the transitions that are different from this rack than normal.
yeah. You will have to figure out how to deal with those tricky situations. Oh,
Oh, Kelly.
that was unexpected. Missed by Kelly.
Yes, it was. That's all right. Back over to Dennis for your second opportunity. I think maybe I know that Kelly got some pretty unfortunate news. Her pool hall that or her snooker club that she runs has to shut down. It sounds like for another 2 weeks. So that's what she's been dealing with all day. So it'll be interesting to see what her mindset is at coming into today. I know it's very difficult to play your best pool when you have to deal with a lot of really crazy life decisions like that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This is another great break by Dennis.
Yeah,
He's really got the break figured out thus far.
yeah, and table looks good so far. False layout doesn't seem so difficult. I can't see any obvious problem. You know, it's great to see that the club is full. Actually, the club where Dennis is playing. There's so many people, and it's just amazing because, like, here, all clubs are empty. It's like a ghost town.
Is it busy because of Corona, or it's closed because of Corona, or because
No, just people.
they just don't frequent it?
Yeah, they just afraid. You know, like, of course, there are no rules that you cannot go out in the public places, but still, people are afraid to do that.
Huh. Well, that's very unfortunate.
Well, yeah, it's a big shame for business owners. We try to support them as much as possible, but it's really tough.
Yeah.
This year has been just a crazy one.
In the pool room that Dennis is in, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's I know you guys can't really see. At the end of the event, I'll kind of take you on what we can see on our end, but this room
Hmm.
looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's really nice pool club. I've been there. It's in Tallinn. It's called Hill. I was playing a few tournaments there.
How many uh, how many tables are there?
I'm not sure. I think around 11, 12, something like that. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. Like last time I've been there, it was 2017, I guess. Time flies.
Yeah, especially in
3
Corona.
years ago.
A little bit of a tester here. It shouldn't be a problem, but he's given it its proper respect. So that's good to see. He's off on the shot line, looking at where he needs to contact the 10,
Yeah,
giving it
sure.
its yep.
Good to take time on this kind of shots. Yeah, looks
Nicely
good
done.
so far. And we're back to Kelly.
And I think Kelly does not mute her audio, so I think she's actually able to hear us along the way. I know in the previous event she doesn't usually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Is there a ball down? There's
that's
not.
right, unfortunately.
She hit him good there. So her cue ball got a little. She hit him pretty square, but her cue ball just got a little off. So we see here Denis is still racking the balls. You're up, Denis.
Yeah, it's always like a room for discussions because I think so many players still suggesting to, like viewers and players still suggesting to remove this rule where you are obligated to make a ball on the break to continue. But like in my opinion, I think you guys have to leave these rules for the next tournaments because it's what makes it special and what makes it like closer to the real thing. Because if you compete in real competition, and that's what makes the difference. If you make the ball on the break, you just keep going, and if you don't, you give your opponent a chance to run out.
Yeah, the way I looked at it was if you're a professional player and you can't control the table, meaning making a ball on the break and getting a shot, you can't win. So if you can't control the table, you can't win the game. And we didn't want it to make it a breaking competition so just the best breakers in the world would win the tournament. So we tried to start from the base of if you're a professional player and you can't make a ball, you can't win. So that's where we started is you make a ball. From there, we wanted to try to neutralize the field as much as possible. That's why we incorporated the random break, and that's why we incorporated the ball in hand. That makes everybody after the break on the same footing. And that turned out to be pretty good for you because I think in your qualifiers, I mean, I know you had a brutal pool, but you actually only missed, I think, 2 balls your entire tournament that maybe you could have made.
Yeah, probably. And it was really tough because obviously Albin played amazing. He was just almost impossible to beat.
Man, Denis is coming out firing. Nicely done by Denis. So back over to Kelly Fisher. Thank you to everybody out there who tuned in to watch this. Please give the stream a share if you would. Help us get it out there to more people. Still got lots of action left in this match. Kelly is not going anywhere.
Kelly made the ball on the break.
The 3-4 or the 3-9 Would you take the combination on right now since you had ball in hand on the 1-9, or would you wait till the 4 ball to take it on? Because the 5 ball's over the side pocket.
I'm not sure. It's pretty tough to tell. Probably I would go for combination now. You know, just to get rid of it. You know, do not wait until you get to the 4 ball and then you have to play this combination. With ball in hand, it's pretty manageable, I think.
Yeah, I think I agree. Now, would you play the 1 ball into the rail and then cut the 9 ball in, or would you just shoot the 1 ball straight into the 9?
I think I would shoot straight into the 9 because, like, if you go to the rail first, it could go like a little bit too far after the rail, so you have to control the speed so good.
Oh, that's a great shot. So now the 2 ball probably, you think you thin the 1 ball, 2 ball to the side pocket, the left middle? Doesn't look like it passes the 6 and 7.
Yeah, I think it doesn't.
So probably the 2 ball to the side pocket here. Run it down off of just 1 cushion. You don't want to bring the side pocket into play. So probably just a tiny little bit. I guess she came up short.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Too short, but I think she can still cut it and avoid 6 and 7 and get the position on the 3.
You'll have a good look here at the cue ball. I think the cue ball does go just to the left of the 6 without bumping it.
Yeah, it's fine. 3 rails. It's quite natural path to the 3 ball.
Came up maybe just a little bit short. She might have to use the 5 ball to stop her cue ball here, because she doesn't want to go above it. So probably 2 rails and try to bump into the 5 ball.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, she
It
missed.
looks.
She missed the 3 ball again.
Yeah.
And if she hits that, I think she undercut that. So if she hits that a little bit more full, I think she does bump the 5 ball. So back over to Denis Grabe, or Denis Grabe, I guess. I get to. I keep pronouncing his name wrong.
Yeah, I think many people are confusing about these pronunciations. Okay, he made a ball.
Nicely done. And I'm going to step away for just 1 second, Margaret. I will be back in just
Yeah.
a second.
Sure. I think Denis came a little bit too far. He wanted to have a little smaller angle on the 3 ball. What I personally like about this pattern is that it really makes run out more difficult. Even if you break so good, you still have to manage tough situations on the table. Great cue ball control here. I'm not sure if the 4 goes to the side pocket actually.
All right. I just had to get the YouTube. I think the YouTube stream crashed, so I had to make sure that that got back up.
Ah, okay.
So sorry about that,
Good.
everybody who was watching on YouTube or wanted to watch on YouTube.
Good to have you back. I was having a monologue with myself.
It's always fun doing commentary by yourself.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, it's always nice to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. So Denis, looks like Denis is a little bit more of the same, except maybe he came up a little short here, but the break looks pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. He had to manage a little bit tough 3 ball, but he did it good. And now there's a key shot now, I would say. And the position looks absolutely perfect.
He hit that
On
ball
the 6
really
ball.
good.
Yeah.
I'll give a quick shout out to Seth White as well as Kyle Boutte. Thank you very much for the donations, guys. And Kyle, you are currently leading the free poison jump break view. Nicely done here. Do you come forward with this 2 rails and play the 10 into the same pocket, or do you just draw it out?
Well, yeah, it always depends on the table. Yeah, like if the table is not so bouncy, the course is pretty new, I would just draw it back. Just like he did.
So back over to Kelly. Kelly really needs an answer here.
Now Denis is leading 4x now, right?
Yes.
Playing great so far.
Yes, he is 4 for 4, and I don't think he's made a mistake yet, even really anything we're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe coming up just a little bit short on that 5 ball, but how good was his position to get back into it?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a good recovery shot, for sure.
Oh, so now look at this. The 3 balls in trouble. The 6 and 7. The 6 and 7 shouldn't be an issue because they both pass to the bottom left. The 2 ball doesn't look like it passes the 6. We hear a little bit of background noise. There's somebody coming over and messing with Denis's table.
Oh, okay.
So I'll meet them. This is tough for Kelly.
Yeah, the position looks really tricky. Like, depends on the angle which she will get to on the 2.
She's got to get underneath the angle, and okay, so she's underneath the angle, so that's good. She can just draw back for the combination now.
Yeah, it looks good. And as soon as she manages this combination, like 3-9, I think she will be fine.
Yeah, she just needs to control the 3-ball. We don't have a good look at what it looks, okay, maybe the side view offers pretty good. I think the 3-ball should stay right there. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, perfect.
She may have gotten a little straight on this.
So
Maybe she has to come to the short side or go forward 2 rails.
Yeah, just like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good.
Very good, yep. She got a nice angle to get over to the right side of the 6. She probably doesn't want to try to get to that rail. She doesn't want to bring that side pocket into play, so she'll probably just drift it to the center of the table.
Yeah, she obviously doesn't want to go straight on the 6. She prefers to leave a good angle.
And she stayed all the way down table at it. All right. I think we'll have a good look at the side angle. I think she's got enough angle to just kind of stun over.
Yeah, that's
Nicely
good.
done. But she's a little bit straight. We watched Wischek this morning have almost the same exact shot, and it did not go well for him. He went hard into the 10-ball with high English, and she went into it gently with low. So she got a much better outcome than Wischek got this morning.
Yeah, Kelly's getting the rhythm.
Nicely done, Kelly.
Really good run out.
All right, and we are back over to Denis for his next opportunity. I've always wondered when you see people like this in a pool room and there's people everywhere and just casually playing and seeing do they have any idea that the player that's playing next to them is one of the best players in the entire world? I've always wondered that. Or if you're just happy in your little abyss of oblivion and having no idea.
Yeah, I think probably some people know who he is, but probably like mostly of them don't. Usually it's like this, because unfortunately our sport is not that popular. People don't see it often on TV, so they cannot recognize like best players in the world.
Ooh, nicely done there. Doesn't want to get it onto the rail though.
Yeah, I'm just curious if people who are playing the next tables have any idea what is he doing.
Yeah. I always like when you have players that don't know the game very well. I always find it funny. I was playing at a local pool room, or not even a local pool room. It was in college at just this little college bar. And I was playing pool there one night, just basically winning drinks for my buddies because they wanted free drinks all night. So there was a table that were playing for drinks, so they were making me play for them so that they could drink for free all night on me. And one of the people that I was playing against kept on playing, and he's like, "Well, you're not even that good of a player. You just never have to shoot any hard shots." And I'm just like, they're like so oblivious to the idea that you can actually control the cue ball. You don't just have to hit the balls in and hope for the best. You can actually control a cue ball.
Of course, because in the end, it's like the key of the game. You have to make it as easier for yourself as possible.
It's always fun. A little bit of a tester here for the 7-ball.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's a tough shot. And the thing is that the cue ball is almost frozen to the cushion. Doesn't make it any easier for Denis.
If it was the 10-ball, I'd be playing it into the bottom left, but since you have to play positioning, I'd play it to the bottom right, so you can stay there for the 8-ball. But I feel much more confident playing this into the rattles home.
Oh wow, yeah.
Denis is making another quick rack of them. Nicely done here. Nate, who do you have commentating with you? I have the great Margaret Fafilova. That is who is with me. If you don't know Margaret Fafilova, I advise crawling out from under the rock. Margaret is going to be the best women's pool player
Oh, come on.
in the
Come
next
on. Don't
4 years, probably by the end of next year.
stop. Stop making me blush.
Do you remember the last time you missed a ball?
It wasn't your tournament, actually. I was playing against Albin. Yeah, I did. Oh, look. Unfortunately, Kelly had another dry break here.
So we'll take this opportunity real quick to run an ad since we are going to be waiting for Denis anyways. 1 second.
Yeah, I think Denis is ready to go.
Denis, you are up whenever you're ready. I think he's handling somebody from the table next to him. I see in the table next to him. Of course, we can't see this from the people at home, but I can see the people on the left side. There's a very, very young boy right next to him playing, maybe 12 or 13, and he's walking around the table and he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, he definitely knows. I know this guy.
Oh, do you? He looks like a great player.
He is a really good player. He has a good future ahead, that's for sure.
Oh, another just massive break. Denis is really cracking the rack well now.
Yeah, looks like he was working on his break. Like, comparing to the last matches, which I saw, looks like a big difference. Looks like he figured it out.
And I need to... So Denis is currently 5 for 5 on his breaks. Or on his points, I should say.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming.
What's the highest run do we have in the tournament so far?
I believe Fedor between 2 matches ran, I think, 14 straight. But he did not have a perfect rack, but he had, I think he went 5, 8, and 8 in the qualifiers.
That's impressive.
Well, for him, it's actually pretty poor. I was expecting better.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course, just kidding.
How dare him?
How dare him ever break dry or miss a ball?
Yeah, that's just unacceptable.
So while I got a feeling he's going to look at this shot at least a little while, we'll give a plug for the donations. Please, if you are interested or willing, make a donation to the stream. All of the ways that you can do so are on the pinned comments, and all of the money goes back to the players. This is going to be a tester of a 6-ball, but the money goes back to the players, and you can win one of 3 amazing, beautiful cues at the end, which I will show you right now. All of these cues from left to right. It is the Shane Van Bonen Cuetec, a Jacoby Custom Cue, and a Predator Road Line. Those are all going to be drawn next Wednesday. Oh, Denis makes his first mistake.
Yeah, he missed the 6-ball. It wasn't easy because he had to play with a lot of inside spin.
It's a brutal shot.
Like 2 rails to get position on the 7. It was really a tough one. So we are over to Kelly.
So back over to Kelly. Yep.
Let's see the break now.
I think I'm being yelled at in the comments by Jay for not showing the cues. Oh, the cue ball was going to scratch and the 7-ball saved it.
You made a ball.
Great.
Okay. Yeah.
So here are the cues one more time so everybody can see them. From left to right, of course, the Cuetec Shane Van Bonen, the same cue that Shane plays with. The middle cue is a Jacoby Custom Cue. And the one on the right is a Predator Road Line. All of these will be raffled away. And on top of that, whoever makes the largest donation today is actually, well, by tomorrow when the stream starts, is actually going to win a free Poison Jump Cue, which is valued at $200. So if you need a new break cue, maybe a decently sizable donation will get you one for a discount. Oh, Kelly.
Look at that. She was trying to get an angle on 2. The position was really tricky. It was really tough. Like the ball's layout after the break. What makes a difference?
Oh, I'm being yelled at by Ken. Sorry, Ken. I do not have opposite hand gloves, or I guess, as you're saying, a right hand
Oh,
gloves. I do not
look at
have
this break.
those. I apologize for that. If you donate that tier, and we do not have those, just send me a private message, and I will try to make it worth it. So back over to Kelly we go. If you do not Yeah, if we do not have what you want, I will throw other goodies in there, and we'll make it worth it. We have lots of different prizes that we can throw in there to make up for it. So according to Jessica Westbrook, shout out to Jessica Westbrook, one of the biggest supporters of the Q It Up podcast, uh, Fedor is not doing great against Christina right now. I was unable to watch much of that. Have you tuned in for any of that match?
Yeah, I was watching actually for like a few minutes before we started the match, and I think the score was like 17-7 in favor of Christina. I think
That's
Federer's
a
given her
12 on the
12.
wire? Yeah, 12 on the
Yeah,
wire.
yeah,
So she's hanging. Is that alternate the break, or is that winner break?
winner break.
Well, that's
And I think they play race to 25.
yeah. That's who do you like in that? I mean, I don't want to. I really like
Yeah,
Christina, but
yeah, I
ugh.
like Christina for this match for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I like Fader for the match.
no, like with this format, I think Christina will win.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for a friendly sweat bet? I'll bet you 10 push-ups.
Oh, okay.
10
Deal.
push-ups. All right, but they got to be live streamed.
Can I record the video?
No, it's got to be live streamed. 10 push-ups. Bet.
Oh my god. Okay, bet.
I haven't done a push-up since I put on my COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
So
Sounds good.
yeah, I don't even know if I can do 10 push-ups in a row right now.
Sounds like a good challenge. Okay.
Oh, it is 19-13 now. Jessica Westbrook is keeping us updated.
Oh, good. So we're gonna see Nate making 10 push-ups in the live stream. It's gonna be exciting, guys.
No way.
Yes.
This is a great positional shot by Kelly.
Yeah, look at that. It looks really
You,
good.
you want to know how I know I will not be doing 10 push-ups no matter what?
Mm?
Because even if I lose, I can't do 10 push-ups, so I know I won't do them.
Oh, come on.
Can I do them for my
You have
knees?
to.
Can I do knee
You
push-ups?
have to. Nope.
Oh, man.
I'm a girl. I'm not doing knee push-ups, so
Yeah, but you're so fit.
you will practice and you will nail it for sure.
I'm going to try my absolute darndest. So I'll give a couple shout-outs. Thank you so much to Peggy Haggerty. Hopefully I pronounced that right. John Masika. I pronounced that wrong yesterday, I think, too. Hopefully that's right. Eric Otterstein. Thank you guys all for your donations. We really, really, really do appreciate them. And I will say right now that Kyle Boutte has the lead for the $200 poison jump break queue at $75. If anybody wants to try to beat that for a $200 queue, I was told I need to update that more so that people have an opportunity to beat it if they want to.
It's gonna be a little challenge for Kelly now for the 7 ball.
Maybe just a high English shot, or she's coming around 2 rails for it.
Yeah, would you go to rails?
I would just go 1. I think I would just come straight off the rail, and because the cue ball's gonna end up almost where it's at right there, but to the right maybe another, I don't know, foot. And I kind of like the more angle there to play it with inside.
Yeah, it depends. Once again, depends on how your table is playing. Like how you feel is more comfortable for you.
And Kelly likes to use the bottom of the cue ball. She uses bottom English on most of her shots where it's kind of in between, which is okay. She's very, very good at it, of course.
Yeah, sure. Her fundamentals are so solid, so she can afford shots like this quite easily.
She cues the bottom of the cue balls just so well. You stop it, Jay. I'm not doing 20 push-ups. Probably can't even do 10.
It's getting interesting.
I want to see it go hill so we can double the bet.
Gonna be tough for me.
It's gonna be tough for me. So the 5-ball and the 8-ball, from looking at let's get a bigger view of the side here. It doesn't look like that 5-ball is going to go. He might have to develop that. I think he...
Is it a 5-ball or a 7-ball? I'm not sure. Yeah, probably the 5-ball.
I think it's the 5-ball. From the side view, it looks like the foot of his table view is a little hard to tell, but the side view looks pretty close to the 5-ball.
Yeah, it's a 5-ball.
Okay, so the combination must be on.
Yeah, sure. The most important now is to control the cue ball in the 5. And it looks good. I mean, the best possible probably you could have from this position.
This is pretty nicely done. Denis has had a couple of... I think he had a dry break and he had a 1 missed ball. Started out 5 for 5. Had a couple of offs.
He's playing great in general. Really confident.
He must be really confident to leave his cue ball this far away. He's got to get a lot of spin on this to get outside the 10 ball. And he just got there.
Another great run out by Denis. And we are back to Kelly.
All right, so that gets him to the hill. So back to Kelly. Does my donation qualify to get my shameless plug read by the commentators? Of course, Kyle. You can have anything you want read on air as long as it's PG-13. And I'm looking at the comments at the time that you posted. This is a nice break. Just got to get well, maybe the 7 doesn't pass the 9 ball. Then it might be a little tough.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking about.
Maybe even the 4 ball doesn't pass the 8 ball. This actually, I think she can go 2 rails forward here. Probably connecting the 3rd, I guess. So probably 3 rails between the 4 and 8.
I was thinking that probably the 7 ball might go.
So the 4 ball must pass the 8, obviously.
Yeah, sure. Because, the tricky thing is that from some camera angles, you really cannot see what a player could see on the table. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
So she looks a little bit straight on this 5 ball. She got enough to drift over. Okay, she does. And now she puts herself in an opportunity where if the 7 doesn't go, she can move it. But I think it's got to go. Yeah, it definitely goes.
And she has a good angle. I personally love watching Kelly play.
She's so entertaining.
So entertaining. Yeah, that's right.
She's quick fire.
Fire, exactly.
She's like the Joshua Filler of women's players. She takes no time at all. She shoots everything 100 miles an hour, and everything hits the exact center of the pocket. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah. She's awesome. Great run out by Kelly here.
Maybe this applies just a tiny little bit of pressure on Denis. Who knows? We will find out in a second.
I would love to see a close match, seriously.
This is a format that you really do not want to get behind on, because you can't, it's not like winter break where you can sit your opponent down to run a 3 or 4 pack. You just gotta hope that they make a mistake.
Oh, it was a great break. Amazing.
The 3 ball just gets a little bit tough with the 9 ball. 9 ball covers up quite a bit of it, but there's so many lanes that you can get from the 2 down table that probably shouldn't come into play. I think you want the cue ball maybe right off this 1 ball, right about at the center of the table, and then play the right 2 rails.
Yeah, I think you
all
got
the
a
way
bit
down table.
short
Yeah.
probably. You can probably play one rail, just follow shot off the short rail. Yeah, just like that.
Beautifully done.
And looks good. Great.
Although I will
Cable
say that
control.
2 rails would have been cooler to watch, so I was kind of hoping he'd go 2.
Yeah, it would be if he would have a bigger angle on the two ball.
I will thank you. I will give a huge shout out to John Masika. He is the new leader for the Poison Jump Break Queue with a $100 donation, a very, very generous donation. Thank you very much for that. So just one more positional shot. He gets a little bit straight. He's probably going to have to control a draw stroke, you think?
Oh, I think he's fine.
Oh no, that cue ball's going a long ways.
Right. He got too far, but I think he's still okay. He can make it. Like as far as he could control the cue ball somewhere around center of the table, he will be fine for the 9 ball.
Yeah, I don't think he can go forward with it. I think
No, I don't think so.
He's got to just hit a little bit of outside. Oh, he made it. That's a great shot. Very nice shot.
Yeah, good cue ball control. He looks pretty confident.
The question, who did I take in the Fedor-Christina match? I took Fedor.
Yeah, and I took Christina, so we are betting 10 push-ups.
10 whole push-ups.
Right.
Or best effort. Oh, no cue.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, is he going to be... Oh,
Wow.
Is he jaw hooked?
I'm not sure.
I think he... Oh,
We'll
really
figure it
close.
out now. Yeah, according to his body language. Well, it's tough to say. I think he's fine. Just has to play a bit tricky shots. I think he can make it. Yeah, he could make it.
Oh, it's great shooting. Great shooting.
Yeah.
By the way, Lil Chris thinks that you should do audiobooks. Your voice is so soothing, he says.
I will think about it. Probably I should make one about pool.
So that finishes off the match. We will start off with Kelly. Kelly, I mean, I thought this might be a little tough for you. You've had some really, really big news today, and it's got to be brutal to have to focus.
Well, no, I mean, yes, I suppose, my mind's not very as clear as normal, but still, no excuse. No excuse at all. I was firing them in just fine before the match. I think the dry breaks, or should I say my own break, really, I just weren't hitting the sweet spot, and I just weren't keeping it straight either. So my breaks are too inconsistent with 10 ball. That's one thing for sure. So I do know that it's certainly something that I have to work on. But the couple of missed shots, which especially 2 ball, that one irritated me. That was unusual. I was definitely loading it up with spin, but still I missed it by a diamond, which was, I'm not quite sure what I did wrong. Probably pushed across it. But, the one, everything were a bit awkward on a couple of them. I mean, the one with I tried to follow and missed the 3 and it clipped the 3 and scratched. That was embarrassing, but I should have gone the other way. But I felt good once I got going, and then dry break or something, So I don't know. Denis started off fantastic. He really did. And like you said, it's very difficult in this format to even come back once you get behind, unless they start dry breaking also or making mistakes. And Denis did not do that. So he played great. He's firing like a quick fire himself. He's playing fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said it perfectly there, Denis. You started off 5 for 5. It looks like you have a jungle around you with all the people like bumping into you while you're shooting, and people coming up and walking in between your tables. I mean, it's like a jungle in there. How'd you keep your focus for that?
Yeah, actually, I like some atmosphere around me, so I have like people watching. So it's better than to play alone, I guess. I knew I had to be on top of my game because I know what Kelly's capable of playing and producing high quality pool. So yeah, my break was working well, and after that it was quite easy.
Yeah, I mean, certainly your break was fantastic. I mean, you were hitting the balls like an absolute cannon. The only trouble you had, I think, was that one where you had the 7, I believe, and the 8 over on your the left cushion. Other than that, they were wide open.
Yeah. I got some rolls in the end. Also, I missed the position on the 10 in the end. I should have scratched, but I was lucky to get shape on the 10. But yeah, other than that, I played quite well, like almost perfect. I didn't miss a ball till it was five racks played. So yeah, quite happy with my game.
And speaking of top pool, I can't help but notice that it looks like there's about a 12 or 13-year-old kid playing next to you. Who
Yeah,
is this?
he's one of the new rising talents of Estonian pool.
Gotcha. Well, I do want to give a plug to everybody out there looking at home. Look at how fantastically beautiful Dennis' room looks like. This is an awesome room. So, but
Yeah, it's
Kelly,
not too bad.
yeah. So Kelly, of course, this brings an end to your tournament, but it's been an absolute pleasure to get to watch you. What do you think of
Thank
the
you.
tournament? What do you think of the format? How did it go?
Yeah, I love the format. Of course, I know you guys, yourself, Nate, and Jim put on great events because I've played in a few before. So I knew it was going to be a great event. But I love the round robin. That's something that we did on the WPBA, and I just think it's a great format. And then getting out the group, you're coming into a single elimination, and I like the race to 7, 9, and moving on up. I think it's a great tournament, great format, and I also the break, the fact that you've got the random break pattern that we're all playing, that, certainly gets everybody off the same foot, ball in hand. I really like it. So, yeah, I think it's great to watch as well. There's no questions of how many points, 15 points, did he take ball in hand, did he not? Although I do like that format too, but this one is straightforward, a bit more maybe easier for the viewers. So, I think it's a great format. Look forward to the next one. Are we having another one in a week or two, Nate?
Uh, well, we're having another one that's
Joke,
not
joke.
this, but well, yeah, let's. Well, why don't you talk about that, Kelly? Because you were actually the mastermind behind this. So why don't you talk about their East vs West challenge real quick?
Yeah, we've got, as you know, before we had, it was Europe playing America a couple of times and with Cuetec Cup, and that went fantastically well. So we come up with the idea kind of taking it around the world. So basically we've got East versus West. So we're playing Taiwan, and it's myself, Denis, is going to be on my team as opposed to against me, which will be great. Chris Mellon, Wojtek, and Alex Kazayas. So it's a great team we've got. We've got tough opponents. Wei Chen being the female player, Kopin Yi, Kopin Chung, and Kopin Han, the 3 co-brothers, and also Fuza Wei, which they're all fantastic players, just like we are. So we've got a tough match, but I'm sure Denis will agree that we've got every chance to beat up on them. And, hopefully it'll be a great one for everybody to watch. It'll be fun. It's 3 days of fun. And, keep your eye out, keep watching. But also, fans, thank you for everything and continue watching this event throughout.
Yeah, and of course, that event is going to be streamed right here to the Cue It Up podcast page as well. So if you want to watch that match or any of the rest of this and you have not liked and followed the page yet, absolutely make sure you do that before you leave today. We still have a bunch of great matches left in this. So we'll go back to Denis for a second. Your next match is going to be probably it's either going to be Sunday or Monday. We'll have to figure out the schedules from here. But you're going to be playing against Nick Malai. And I muted your audio, so if you could unmute that again real quick. Sorry about that. We'll make it climb the ladder.
I'm looking forward to my next match.
Yeah.
Good luck, Denis.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers.
Absolutely. So we will get the players out of here. We will take one more break to say that you can still get your donations in for the raffles. They are going to be on Wednesday, of course, and we're giving away these 3 beautiful cues. $5 gets you into that raffle. as well as the highest donation gets you actually a free $200 poison jump break cube. On top of that, we are going to be off tomorrow, so we will not have any scheduled matches tomorrow. We are going to be off tomorrow, and we are going to be back on Sunday with more matches. Margaret, if you're still here, are you still here with me?
Yeah, I am.
I thank you so much for joining me in the booth today, and I
Thanks
cannot
for having me.
wait.
It was a pleasure.
I
It
cannot
was a
wait to
great
watch you
night.
do push-ups pretty soon.
No,
Thank you,
I
Mark.
will watch yours for
Thank you
sure.
very much
Thank you,
for your
guys.
commentating.
Thank you, Kelly and
Thank you.
Dennis, for a great
And
match.
congratulations on the one sport win you had recently.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
Hope to see you soon.
I can't believe we didn't talk about that, Margaret. Congratulations,
Oh,
you're a
it's
monster.
okay. Thank you.
Bye,
All right.
guys. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to the fans. See you all again soon.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you again on Sunday.